There are just 2 chapters in Bhagavad Gita if you read and practice, the second chapter and the third chapter. It can make a tremendous difference in your life. Practicing it is difficult, but at least being aware of it is important. So that when you face problems, you realize, when I don't get the phone that I want, what happens? You get angry with your parents, or you get angry with your job, you get angry with your world, whatever. From there starts, because you are dwelling on sense objects, there starts the ruin. But the next line is very interesting, next stanza in Bhagavad Gita also is very interesting, where it says that you can use sense objects, but don't be attached to it. So tomorrow you lose your phone, don't get upset. I went to a village where I have some contact and a farm. I asked him where is that, his name was some Narayanappa or something like that. Yellappa avaru, sir, suicide ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರು. ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ suicide ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಪ್ಪ, ಅವ್ರು ಫೋನ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೋನ್ ಕಳ್ದೈತೆ ಸರ್, suicide ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ. A 2,000 rupee phone, I told all you had to do was come and somebody asked me, I would have given him 2,000 rupees or got him a mobile phone and given. That is the value of life. We felt so upset he committed suicide. And thanks to our farming technology, we have good pesticides which will definitely kill you. And government gives Arak at a lower cost, so mix both of them together and have it. So good concussion there. So be content with the minimum, because contentment is the doorkeeper of liberation, and take this path towards liberation is essential, because mental sustainability, learn from this man. I talked about physical sustainability. No, mental sustainability is something that you need to understand. What is mental sustainability? Learn from this man, where humility and simple truth is required. These are the fundamental requirements for mental sustainability. Be humble, tell the truth, be honest, have the integrity. Just simple foundation told by this great man. This is only the beginning, and the journey is a very, very long one from here. Physical sustainability and mental sustainability. So other paths towards liberation are tranquility, inquiry, contentment, and association with virtuous people. You know where I got this from? This is something nobody would have read. Very few people would have understood this or read this book. This is from Yoga Vasishta. It is a dialogue between Valmiki and Sri Rama, written much before the Bhagavad Gita. The Essence of Yoga Vasishta is a book that I happened to chance to read because my father keeps these kind of books. Fantastic book. It takes you to a different plane of thinking. How many years old? I don't know. Because there's a doubt on when Bhagavad Gita was written. Was it 700 years old or 3,000 years old? We were discussing this, and when we asked an opinion from one of my friends, he says, who cares? Who cares when it is written? I don't care. What is important, you must understand from that. Lead a life from that. From Valmiki's Yoga Vasishta. So here you see that you have contentment as one pathway to liberation. If you are content in life, you are on the path to liberation. It is also education. Education should lead to inquiry. Inquiry leads to liberation, and one always wonders why one is educated. Is it to gain knowledge? Is it to use this knowledge gain? Gaining knowledge and using this knowledge are some of the reasons why you get educated. But education should lead to liberation. And this is where I wrote this book, Liberation Through Education. It's a long book. It took me a long time to write this book. It started off with a very simple talk I gave maybe 4 years back. Then I adapted from this talk and I gave this talk in my lab. Students liked it, and one of the students made me give this talk on the students in the faculty hall of the Indian Institute of Science. And when at the end of the talk, I found that not a single student had left the hall, and the talk was 2 hours long. I realized that this has a potential. This has something that has conveyed a message to them. I gave this talk again. It was more than 2 hours. Very few people left the hall, 2 or 3 people left the hall because they would have had other things. But I realized that this is something that I can write about, and I wrote this book and I published it on Amazon.com and Amazon.in. You just search for Liberation Through Education, put Kailas if you want again after it. You will get this book. It talks about how to get liberated. So I should thank the students, Saurabh, who told me that you have done something good, sir, you must address the students. And Srivalsa, who brought me here, and the organizer of this conference. So I thank you all for this attention.